After my brother crashed the car I lent him, he blamed me for the bad brakes. My mom agreed. No wonder, that old junk must have had bad brakes. I stayed quiet. Then I stopped funding my brother's college and my mom's healthcare. Now they're both at my door begging and crying. The phone call came at 2 a.m. Your brother's been in an accident. Mom's voice, shaking but calm. The hospital smell came through the phone somehow. Antiseptic and fear. I drove there. Emergency room. Fluorescent lights buzzing. People crying in corners. Found them in a waiting area. Mom holding coffee. My brother Kyle sitting with his arm in a sling. What happened? Kyle looked up. 21 years old. College junior. Living the life I paid for. The brakes failed, he said. Your car's a piece of junk. I blinked. What? I was driving and the brakes didn't work. I hit a pole. Could have died. My car, the Honda I'd lent him 2 weeks ago. Just for a few days, he'd said. My car's in the shop. The brakes were fine when I lent it to you. Mom cut in. No wonder. That old junk must have had bad brakes. You should have warned him. I stared at her. The car passed inspection last month. Kyle scoffed. Inspection doesn't mean anything. You gave me a death trap. I literally drove it yesterday. The brakes worked perfectly. Well, they didn't work tonight. His voice rose. I could have died because you're too cheap to maintain your car. Mom nodded. He's right. You should be more careful. I looked between them. My brother, my mother, both staring at me like I'd committed murder. Where's the car now? Impound, Kyle said. Totaled. Thanks a lot. You totaled my car. Your faulty car totaled itself. I felt it building. The anger, the disbelief. But I swallowed it down. I see. Mom touched my arm. These things happen, honey. Just be glad Kyle's okay. I nodded. Yeah, glad you're okay. Drove home in silence. The next day, I went to the impound lot. Front end smashed, but the brake pedal was fine. No failure. I took pictures. Called a mechanic friend. He examined everything. Brakes are perfect. This was driver error, not mechanical failure. I had him write it up. Official statement. Then I went home and pulled up my records. Kyle's tuition, $28,000 per year. I'd been paying it for 3 years. $84,000 total. Mom's health insurance, $950 per month. I'd been covering it for 5 years. $57,000 total. Over $140,000 I'd given them, and they blamed me for Kyle's reckless driving. I opened my laptop, sent an email to Kyle's university. Effective immediately. I'm withdrawing financial support. All future tuition payments are canceled. Then I called Mom's insurance company. I need to remove myself as the policyholder. That will cancel her coverage. I understand. Done. I didn't tell them. Just let it happen. 2 weeks later, Kyle called. My tuition payment bounced. I'm not paying anymore. What? You can't just stop. You should have thought about that before you blamed me. I hung up. Mom called 3 days later. My insurance was canceled. That's correct. I need that insurance. You should have supported me when Kyle crashed my car. He's your brother, and you're my mother. Neither of you cared when you needed someone to blame. Please. I hung up. Kyle showed up at my apartment the next night, pounding on the door. I opened it. You're ruining my life, he shouted. You ruined my car. I'll pay you back. With what money? You don't have a job. I'll get one. Good. Use it for tuition. I can't afford tuition. That sounds like a you problem. His face went red. Mom can't afford her medication. Maybe you should help her. I'm a student. Then get student loans, like everyone else. You're my brother. You're supposed to help me. I stepped closer. I did help you. For 3 years. I paid your way. And when you crashed my car, instead of apologizing, you blamed me. The brakes. I pulled out the mechanic's report, handed it to him. Read it. He scanned it, face going pale. The brakes were fine. You crashed because you weren't paying attention. And instead of owning it, you made me the villain. I didn't mean. Yes, you did. Mom appeared behind him, face tear-stained. Please, she begged. I'm sorry. We were wrong. I looked at both of them, standing in my doorway, desperate, broken. You should have thought about this before you blamed me. We'll apologize to everyone. We'll tell them it was Kyle's fault. Too late. What do you want from us? I smiled, cold. Nothing. I don't want anything from you. That's the point. Mom's face crumbled. You're really going to let your mother suffer? You let me take the blame for 3 weeks. Never defended me once. So yes, please. I stepped back. Goodbye. Closed the door. Full story on the channel linked below.